actually go. Okay, thank you. I forgot to turn off notifications. That's fun. And I need to switch my controller. It's a great start. Oh, my notifications are... Yep. You know, should have realized I actually have, the foresight to do that. Let me switch my controller because I'm on one bar right now, and that's not lasting an entire stream. Even though it might be able to, but I'm not risking that. Anyway, welcome back everybody to another stream that I'm in. I know it's surprising. Me on my own channel. Anyway, I'm gonna put myself in a party for a little bit. That's just me, which I could start a party in, and I can also message screenshots to myself. It helps. Okay, let me actually put this on. There we go. Okay, it should be good now. I'm all set up. We can actually go on with the stream. I finished all my commissions. I have no other quests. So I should probably set the path there. There we go. Okay, what's the closest thing here? Guess this... I don't really know. Doesn't really matter that much. We can just run. Let's go to the... and let's go to the Geo statue. Actually, I want to check my notifications real quick to... Okay, nothing too important. Okay, wait, which way am I going? This way? There's some birds here. I didn't do any off-camera grinding like I said I was going to because something happened on a Minecraft world. It was a Minecraft realm actually. So I had to work on that a bit. And I've also been watching some shows that I need to, and I'm gonna rewatch a show. Anyway. So, what am I gonna do?
Your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us.
Okay. So, I said this last stream, but I'm still confused on, like, the time travel thing. That confuses me a little bit. Although everything else is, like, how we got there, that's what confuses me. But everything else is kind of cleared up for me. I kind of follow everything
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Are we going to Inazuma, or whatever it's called? Okay, and something I realized, all the Japanese sounding names, I'm pretty sure they come from there. I think. Like Kadehara and Kamisato or whatever her name. I think it's Kamisato.
Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah. Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery.
Is she from this world, or is she like whatever whatever world he's from?
Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So next, Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in.
Are we gonna go with like Beidou or whatever her name is in the pirates?
Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance. Oh, Paimon thought of someone already! Atsuko in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma!
Everybody with a Japanese name is from there. Look at that name, Atsuko. That is Japanese.
Let's see what she has to say.
How do I know? Because I like anime. Autumn Wind Scarlet Leaves. Okay. Oh, okay. This is guess then. Oh, is that the person on the boat? It is the person on the boat, isn't it? I have to go on the boat, don't I? Don't tell me I have to go on the boat. I don't have to go on the boat. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to go on the boat. But, I think, if I'm correct, because based on the name, we're probably gonna meet Kaidehara, which is a character who's like an anime samurai. And he looks really cool. I want him as a character. He's really, like, awesome. But, like, I'm guessing that's who we're gonna meet since his abilities have to do with, like, leaves and wind, so. That's what I'd guess. What's that guy's name? Youngin? Youngin.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, how do we get inside the nation where everybody with a vision is killed?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
I'll take it.
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Don't mind the noise. I'm shaking my water to get it cold.
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out.
I remember ice freezing there. I remember the storm. I got struck by lightning.
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
There's like no god. Okay, one of the gods wants to kill everybody, and the other two aren't even gods anymore. I don't know about the other four, though. I don't know what they're doing.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Oh, well, I'm going there.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to, but if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Leo. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the...
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Beidou. That is, okay, that is how you say her name. Good to know, because I didn't know this whole time.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
I've met her. I actually have her as a character. Because I have every Electro character. For now, at least. Is that them over there? Oh no, they're like way over there. What is it? Oh, Serenity. I'm gonna switch actually. I'm gonna switch. Since I'm not dealing with Abyss mages at this point, I don't think. I'm gonna switch back to Razor.
I'll watch your back.
Cool, I have no idea how I'm getting over there. Actually, I might need Kea. But, you know. We'll see. Yeah, how am I getting over there? I mean, I see it. But like, do I need, hold on, let me try using, I mean, I could probably actually fly. That's not too far away, actually. I could fly there. That rock looks very breakable. Yeah, that's very breakable. Can I make it from here? I want to be fair. I should have grabbed that Sealy. I know where that... Okay, excuse me. Actually, don't want any trouble right now. Thank you. Just to be safe, because I don't want to take a dip in the water and then lose stamina, even though I can teleport right back. That'd be inconvenient. Oh, come on. Are you serious? And I had the frost effect. This is fantastic. Oh, cool. You know what? What happens if I do this? Oh, I just got a sword. What happens if I just try and fly now? See ya, suckers. Am I gonna make it? I think I'm gonna make it. I hope I'm gonna make it. I really want to make it. Well, actually, I'll take that, though.
I wonder what's going on.
Oh, never mind. I guess, you know what? I guess I won't take that. guess I do have to. Hello, you ain't. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna steal all this stuff here. Oh, that's a lot. So am I looking for Sui Ling or something? Oh, there's Kaidehara.
What have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osail, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
That's a floating thing.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Of wind and earth. Oh yeah, because I can use Animo and Geo.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
You do look very, like, celestial. Not gonna lie. Like, you have a constellation on you.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Is this guy a bard by any chance? It's another Venti.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidehara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that.
Don't mind the
Okay,
sound
then.
of the fan.
Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean?
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it.
I mean, I don't think I have martial arts ability, but I've got the swordsmanship.
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied
What?
by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to...
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Is the vision gonna choose me anyway? Oh, this thing was like glowing earlier, wasn't it? Never mind, she has 3 of them. I don't know which one was. Doesn't matter, it's fine. Alright, let's like teleport back. Oh, it's like way over there. I'm getting a little tired, not gonna lie. I'm sorry I'm not talking as much, but you know, I'm just not very talkative right now. Not, you know, talkative mood. Not in it right now. Well, in it. Who's that? Oh, that's the freaking one girl. Is she walking over here? No, she's just chilling over there. Screw her. I hate those. I hate like the Sisson mages are so annoying. I hate them. And not even because they're like necessarily strong, it's just because they summon their little bat things. Oh god, the cryo ones in the freaking Dragon's Mine area, those are a nightmare.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello, are you here?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over...
Uh-huh. But for us, even for our 5 treasure hoarders... Alright, we're gonna...
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of...
Okay, well, alright, that guy's not winning. Good to know. There's gonna be one guy, though, that's gonna be, like, freaking broken.
Hi there! Are you here for the...
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud to say... You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal. It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is. but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master, recently though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the...
I like them. They're, you know, like, they're nice. They're not like a show-off. They're actually, like, you know, here genuinely for a good reason.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person.
What?
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks.
Oh, you're about to get a setback.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
He doesn't come off as, like, a bad guy, but, like, he's annoying.
Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Interesting.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Chinksa
like
Village
the second
arm
guys,
wrestling
though.
champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
Okay, yeah, they have my name good.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
I have to ask. Aren't you the Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Well, I mean, technically those guys have, like, the Force thing. Like, they have the Force, basically. So, I mean, me not having a vision's perfectly fine. But, like, you know, still being able to use elemental energy. Like, it's perfectly fine.
Yep, he still doesn't
like
have a
martial arts
vision, though.
technique.
See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have... It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And
Whoa.
That face, though, he's just like, Paimon.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. Right, your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
oh, we're not here for that.
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to a...
But why would anyone want to go
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty. All right,
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good.
Yep.
Then please follow me into the...
Yep, I'm just trying to hurry this up a little bit, just so we can actually get to a fight. What?
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
what a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Was that it? Wait, that was it? Am I supposed to use weapons?
I knew... So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two?
All right. Let me think how to aptly... You fought well.
That straight face.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure, for one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention. So, I'm putting you straight through to...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Okay, I'm glad they skipped
We're
at least.
finally here, folks.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in
Need
quite
to
some
turn my fan
time.
down. It's actually getting like kind of cold. There we go.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member.
Crew member? This is so long.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clap. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you...
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent.
That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
I like this guy.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Okay, they're quick.Got it.
There he goes.
Okay, so I'm
Maybe
gonna have
we
to
should
be pretty
ask around,
precise.
see what we can find out about her.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief moment. But before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
I'm actually interested. This is actually getting fun.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my...
Can we just, like...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
We don't need useful information. Just
You
fight.
gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the fight.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. Come with me. Some...
Like 200 away. Where am I going? Okay, you know what? No. No. Isn't that where the Sisson mage is? Don't make me fight her. I don't want to fight her. I'm getting water. Alright. Ready. Give me. I didn't even pick it. Oh, I did pick it up. Let's go.
Now that we're alone, let me cut. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstanding. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truth. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I...
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told them whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all worked.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair Now then.
Wait, am I gonna have to fight him?
Time to act.
Windblade!
Rain outlines your fate. No one escapes my sights.
With the wind!
Easy.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? What?
I desire to know what meaning visions and what influences the gods' decision to grant human. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does... It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match.
Oh, right! We got so distracted.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well.
Yes.
Let's go.
I want to go because I want to hurry this up. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to walk there.
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the We've seen many exciting battles today, and now I'd like to introduce our He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui heart.
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed his. But today's final round will show. As for our other combat. Oh, come on, what could be taking him? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Oh, did he steal it and run? Wait, where is it? Hold on. Oh, it's over here.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the
Come
guts
on,
to cross
again?
Captain Beto.
They're striking
No
lightning
need to
again
worry.
when I'm in a freaking
Even the
cutscene.
craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility.
Well, if you and I'll stay here and try to offer some
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an...
Come with me. I can sense...
I have elemental sight. Can I just switch with that? That's one character. Why is there lightning here? Like, why?
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Okay,
Ride the
this
winds
is bad.
upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Oh, now I'm too low.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well,
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
you can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
If you're scared of light...
Wind blade!
On your toes.
I hate this lightning. Just Vietnam flashbacks. Are those cryo? Can you not right now?
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind, as I was... In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in you. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to... Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't act...
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far!
I never would have guessed you could... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Yeah.
No, no. Do what you want.
He has persevered to the bitter end. And now, put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you out? It's up to you. So
No need for that. Think...
Huh? Paimon doesn't...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether, from the moment he stole the vision, I decided I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawake. After seeing you command multiple elements, I've come. Why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can get...
The vision...
I see. So you are... No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind...
The story begins with an old friend.
Fun story day.
He was
Oh,
once
wow.
a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
You know what? Actually, a thought came to mind, actually, while I was listening to that story. Our character can purify the, crystal tears from the Mondstadt story, and we also can wield multiple elements without a vision. What if we're, more similar to, gods than we are to actual people? And we just haven't, hit godhood yet, and then that's why we can channel visions without an element.
Kazuha!
It's just enough. All right, then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us.
Oh, that's convenient.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed
It's not unusual.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize, in which case the Crux clash comes to a clear...
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go...
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a... In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nature.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Alright, and that's completed. This is going for almost exactly an hour, strangely enough. Okay, let's check our quest now, which... we can't do this. What do you mean our characters have currently evolved in another quest? Okay, well, first of all, that's a lot of people I gotta talk to. And second of all, I'm not. Don't know what they're talking about. Who's Eula? All these are still locked. Oh, I can actually, that's unlockable now, though. Okay. Okay, and that's a story quest that I'll probably just do on my own. I could record those, but I'm just more focused on the Archon quests. Even though I probably should record those. I'm not dealing with that right now. I said I'm not dealing with that right now. You can't make me. Alright, I'll just end it here. So, yeah. While I'm just accepting these. 5,000 crit. What the? Okay. Alright, there we go. So, I'll see you guys next time then. But for now, peace out.